Good morning, guys, and welcome to another YouTube educational short. So today I'm going to be talking about body composition and wishing your time away. So as bodybuilders, as anyone undertaking a physical or visual transformation, I can probably guess that every one of us, hands up, me too, has said at some point or another, I can't wait to get to. And it's this forever wishing time away, or forever wishing that you were in a position that you're not currently. And you can apply this to a prep client as well. And I think this is the typical script of anybody who has been or currently in a prep of, I feel flat, I feel small, I feel fat, I feel puffy. And it's about just being comfortable where you are currently at. As long as you're sticking to the plan and you're doing everything that you're supposed to, then the likeliness is you're supposed to be feeling the things you're feeling. And instead of wishing it away, and instead of wishing that you were at a different stage within your journey, it's just about embracing it and realizing that you are where you are for a reason. And instead of wishing it away, or instead of wishing that you were at the next point, just embrace it and learn from it. Like, we are not going to always be comfortable. We are not always going to be happy with the image that we are currently at. And this is part of the journey. If you decided to undertake this transformation or this prep, whatever the journey might be, and within 2 days, just like that, you were there, where's the enjoyment of the process? Where's the enjoyment of the actual act itself? And yes, of course, like, a visual transformation or a complete change from day one to month, however, is always something like truly remarkable to see, and a person has grown so much from that. But the growth has come from the journey, not the day one to day 300 and whatever it was. So I think, and this is always like, again, in regards to a prep client, you're not supposed to look your best 3 weeks away from a show, 4 weeks away from a show, 5 days away from a show. You're supposed to look your best the day of the show, the moment you walk out on stage. That's the goal, is to look perfect for that show. And this is something that I see all too often, that especially if we're veering towards that prep client, that they get inside their head about their look weeks away from the show. And they worry that they're either not going to be ready, or they worry that they're too small, or they worry that they're flat, or they've lost their muscle. And that's not a thing. That's not a thing at all. If that's the mindset that you have to remember that you're not nearly ready yet. You're not supposed to be at that point of feeling good, or feeling like, yeah, this is how I'm supposed to look. You're supposed to look that perfect image on the day of the show. So if you're feeling flat, there's a reason you're feeling flat. If you're feeling small, there's a reason you're feeling small. You're not supposed to be jacked and pumped and inside out weeks away from a competition, because that's just not going to land you in the most optimal place. So instead of wishing that time away, or wishing that you were supposed to be somewhere else, just embrace the moment that you're in, whether that be an off season and you're feeling fat and frumpy, whether it's in a prep and you're feeling small, flat and fucking depleted. They are all there for a reason. And it's about just enjoying that process and just rolling with the punches, so to speak. It's instead of wishing that time away and wishing that you were supposed to be at a different condition, or a different size, or a different, composition, stop wishing it away and just enjoy the process for what it is. You are not supposed to be your best 365 days a year, every fucking year. There is a process of improvement, and with that improvement comes the molding of clay, so to speak. You are not going to be the perfect sculpture all that time. So take the time to mold the clay. Take the time to get uncomfortable, whether it's an off season and you're gaining more weight than what you feel comfortable with, or whether it's dieting and you're taking it flatter than what you've ever been before, and you feel like you've lost your muscle, and it's not. You haven't lost any muscle. 9 times out of 10, the people who feel like they've lost muscle within a prep just didn't have the size that they hoped for in the first place. So it's just about flipping your mindset, staying focused on what it is that is the end goal, and enjoying the process leading up to that goal. So thanks for listening, guys. I hope that's helped, and hope that's answered some questions in regards to how people are feeling in regards to a diet, a growth phase, or just a general transformation. As always, thank you very much for listening. Anything you guys need or any questions, please feel free to ask. Much love, stay blessed, and I will see you all soon.